Aquarius, this week, a little bit of holding on, maybe a little bit too tightly, a little bit of an idea and practicality, followed by worry. Let's have a look and see what's going on for you. What's your story this week, Aquarius? Well, your first card out is the Four of Pentacles, and you can see here, he's holding on ever so tightly to all his coins. He's a bit like a thief in the night going, "Oh, those are mine. I'm going to run away with them." But Aquarius, you can't do that. You can't be fixed because you're an air sign and you've got to be able to move. And what is it that you're holding on tightly to? Because when you hold on too tightly to everything, you've got to create a little bit of space for something new to come in. Because if you hold on too tightly, then you're hoarding everything and then you're stuck and then you can't move. And do you really want to be like that? Is that what you really want to do? I don't think so, Aquarius, because you're in your element at the moment and you know which direction you want to go in and you know how you're wanting to do it. But I suspect a little bit of insecurity is creeping in and a little bit of doubt. Oh, I like that word for you this week, Aquarius. You're doubting yourself. Are you doubting your confidence? Is that why you're holding on so much? Listen, understand what you need to achieve. Understand the changes that you need to make. I know, change. Sometimes the concept isn't very nice, but actually it is a good thing. And allow yourself to create the plans, create the path to execute your plan so that you can move forwards, so that you can stop holding on maybe to the past. I've said in a few videos this week, if you always do what you always did, you'll always get what you always got. Ergo, do it differently. Flip it on its head, because you're not going to get any different result. It is the definition of sanity. Stop holding on this week. Allow yourself to move forward, because your next card out is the Knight of Pentacles. And the Knight of Pentacles here is that he has a bright idea and he's going to be very, very practical about this idea. And to some degree, being practical and being the Knight of Pentacles means it might be a bit of a boring idea. It may not fill you with enthusiasm. And also, this knight of all the knights in the pack is the slowest moving one, because his horse is walking along. He's thinking carefully about what he needs to do. Well, it follows up here on your Four of Pentacles, where you're holding on so tightly, and so moving slowly might be the order of the day for you to make a change, because on your four, you're feeling insecure, you're holding on and you're hoarding. Whereas on this one, it's saying, I've got an idea, but also in this picture, we've got two horses rearing up at one another. And horses do rear up against one another when they're having a bit of a play fight. And maybe some other person or something else in your life is testing you on this idea, on this concept, and maybe you need to understand that you've got the right idea, and that by you taking one step at a time in the right direction and nurturing this concept and taking your time with it, it will enable you to get into the right direction. However, your last card out is the Nine of Swords. I mean, come on, Aquarius, you're not making this easy for me. You're worrying about everything. It's like, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to do it. I'm awake at night. I'm overthinking everything. Now look, when you worry about everything, as my lovely Buddha behind me says, he's my inspiration for everything that I do. When we worry about things that are happening in the future, we're exhausted by the time we get to the future. So why worry about the future now when you're going to exhaust yourself? You won't have enough energy to deal with the future. And worries are not the right perceptions. You've got the wrong end of the stick. You're running a movie about something that really doesn't make any sense. And in the depth of night, when these worries come into your mind, well, your unconscious mind is open for business and it's off. It's creating all sorts of daft things. I know my son's girlfriend had a dream the other day, and she accused my son of all these mad things in the dream. And I went, well, it's just a dream. She was looking terrible because she's danced this dream alive. That's what our unconscious mind does. It brings up all sorts of daft things in our mind in the middle of the night. Don't do that. Allow yourself to think in the right direction. Take those swords, and wherever you've got an issue, not a worry, an issue, write it down so you can see it carefully and clearly, and then write the opposite of what you're going to do to resolve the issue. Whatever the negativity is, flip it over and do the positivity. And if you can't find an answer to it, just put it in the bin, because that's your unconscious mind going mad. So this week, you've got to stop holding on so tightly to everything, come up with a new idea, nurture it, allow it to flourish gently, slowly, feed it some water, give it some sunshine, allow it to go in the right direction, and use those swords to point you in the right direction so that you know exactly what you're going to do. You're going to be nice and positive. Aquarius, if you're liking my content, please hit the like button and also hit the subscribe button and pop me a comment. Let me know what's going on, because I love to hear your stories. And finally, if you would like a reading, guidance, some life strategy work with me, I work anywhere in the world because I use Zoom. And pop over to my website, sarahwheeler.co.uk, and you can pop me a WhatsApp and an email from there. And I will see you in next week's videos. Bye, Aquarius. Bye.